I'm communicating, converting a plain text into a complex text format that actually unreadable. That unreadable text is called ciphertext, and we actually do something called cipher for converting the plain text to ciphertext. And cipher means algorithm, and in the terms of algorithm means solving a problem step by step. So for converting a plain text into ciphertext, we need two things. One is algorithm, and another thing is key. So algorithm is publicly available, but key should not be publicly available. It should be sensitive, so it should be always hidden. Okay. So we will also solve cryptography related CTF in the upcoming sessions. Don't worry. But today's session is everything about solving problems about Linux. Okay,
Okay.
let's begin. And Bandit Wargames is a Unix Linux basics related problems. It have 30 levels. So in the today's session, we will solve 10 levels, 10 to 12 levels. That's enough. I guess 12 levels is enough. So your task will be after the completing the session or after the end of the session, you have to do by yourself whenever you are practicing on your own. You have to solve the problem by on your own. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's begin with level 0. Okay. So this is just simple. So every time it won't happen that you will learn Linux commands by some kinds of blogs or tutorials. There are many cases that you will learn Linux, many commands by exploring the Linux. That means I have to use Linux for long days. If I can use Linux for long days, I will explore many things by myself. Okay. So that's why I always say that you have to explore by yourself. I can just guide you that you can use Linux like this way, but exploring the things, it depends on you. Okay. So today we will mostly use a command named SSH. So this command actually. The SSH the meaning of SSH is secure shell. So this is a command which we use for using a computer or using a system remotely, and also we can use the system in the terminal or command line. We can't use the system via GUI, graphical user interface. For using graphical user interface, or I have some buttons, I have to click on that. I can use like this. If I have RDP, RDP means remote desktop protocol. It is the different things. So we can use this type of things because we have protocol. For example, SSH works on port 21, as I know, and RDP works on port 3309. Okay, so we will explore SSH today. So let's try. Okay, so for using SSH, we need two things. First of all, we need actually three things. First of all, username of the system that we want to use. Secondly, the host name. Host name means the domain names, or the IP address. Host name or IP address. Thirdly, we need the password of the system. So they have provided that we have, this is a host name actually. They also provide this that we have to log in this port. That means they have specified the port, and this is a username and the password is the same. So let's begin our journey. Firstly, open our command line. Okay. So how to log into SSH? Simple command SSH. After that, I have to specify the username. So my username is bandit0 at the rate. Then I have to specify the host name. So that's the host name actually. So this is the host name. So continue to be. And they have also specified that port name. So in generally, uh, any task won't provide or won't specify the port, but if they have provided the port number, I have to specify that also. So for that, I have to say -p 2220. This is the port name. So just enter. They will ask for your
I'm not.
password.
Oh, oh. Please,
Mhm.
can you start this all over, please?
Can you repeat it?
Can you can you start this all over and go back to the previous screen?
Uh, Wait a minute. Can't you see my screen?
I see your screen now, but
Yeah,
the last explanation you gave before moving here.
this one.
SSH
Okay, let me say one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is first the SSH is the command line that we will use for logging to a system remotely via the command line.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I have to specify the username. This is the username of the system, and after that, use at the rate. After at the rate, I have to specify IP address or the host name. This is the host name. So in general terms, that's enough for that. Just enter and it will ask for your password. But if they have specified that you have to log in on their specified port, I have to enter it. For specifying port, I have to use a flag -p, and this is the port we're going to log in. Just enter, and now they will ask for your user current host password actually. So our password is the same as the username, which is bandit 0. Okay, now we are set to log in. How I can confirm? Use the command who am I, and as you can see, my username is bandit 0. That means I am currently logged in as bandit 0 in the in this specified host name, which is this one actually. So let's go for the second level. It will ask for some more tasks. So level 0 to level 1. So they have said the password to the next level in a file called readme located in the home directory. Use this password to log into bandit 1. I have to log in another user which is bandit 1. But I have to get the password of the bandit 1 first of all. After getting the password of the bandit 1 user, I can log in to bandit 1 user. How I can get? There is a file called readme which is located in the home directory. And if I see something like this sign means I'm already in the home directory. I can also confirm am I in the home directory or not using a command called pwd. Pwd means print working directory. So print working directory, this is the home directory of this user actually. Always the home directory starts with slash home and slash the username. That means we're currently in the home directory of the current user, which is bandit 0. So if I see run the command ls, I can see there's a file called readme. Just I have to read this file, I will get the password of the bandit 1 user. So cat readme. And as you can see, I successfully got the password. So this is the password. So now how what I can do, just use command log out for logging
Ho-
out from this one, and just change the username bandit 0 to bandit 1 because this is the next level user, and they will ask for my password. So just enter the password. As we have copied the password, so I have to paste the password right here. So just
Hold on,
use
hold on.
control.
Just hold on. Let me interrupt you, please.
Mhm.
So you got the password because you finished 0 level.
Mhm.
Is that so?
I got the password when I have read this readme file actually. They have already provided the instruction that in the readme file we have the next level. That means the bandit one password. Yes, this one. Okay,
Oh,
and we
okay,
successfully got it. After getting the password, I have logged out from the system, and right now I'm going to log into the bandit one user. Okay,
okay. And what is the function of cat?
cat. I guess I actually already have taught you what is the use of cat. Cat is a command line utility for reading a file in the command line.
For reading?
For reading a file in the command line.
Okay.
Yes, you don't have taken any notes. That's why you already have forgotten all the things that I have already taught you. The full meaning of cat is catenation. Also, we use command line cd. You know about cd?
Change directory.
Yes, change directory. Then pwd, print working directory. ls means list. I have these. These are actually just basic commands. You should know on you at least should know about these commands. There are more advanced commands that I don't show you yet. Okay, let me show you some. Okay, first of all, I enter the password and login as bandit1. Let me show you some advanced commands. Uh, just a little bit. maybe it should work done. Let's say we have a file nano. Under nano file, I have file.txt. Let's create a file. So nano is a command line utility for actually terminal based text editor is nano. Let's say that ID, that's name, then profession, then salary. Simple. Then name is what? ID is, let's say, 01. Name is what? Profession is, let's say web tool. That's all. And salary is, let's say, 30K. Control O, Control X. I say Control O. Maybe I don't have the permission because yes. Okay. This permission denied because we don't have the permission for writing anything here. But if I have to write something in the user, because I'm not in the my current computer, I'm logged in as someone else
Mm-hmm.
because I have logged in remotely in another system. So that's why they are not giving any permission to us. Okay, that's the issue. But if I show you some advanced commands, let's see. Let me show you. Let me go to first desktop with my desktop user. I have some files here. So for example, I have a file, this one I can show you. So in general, this is cat awk. So if I say something like this, awk, then let's say begin, ignore case equals to one. And let's say I have to say, which is print, okay, print $1, and also let's say comma dollar $nf, and also I have to specify one more thing, which is um something called nr equals to 2 mawk, something like this one. Okay, you don't have to understand anything, I know, because this is advanced command. Awk is a very advanced command for text processing. I don't have done anything more. Let me show you just a simple analogy. This is a row, this is a row. That means every single line is a row, and every word is a field. That means it is number one field, number two field, number three field, number four field. So print $1 means I have specified number one field, which is IPPsec, and $NF, the full meaning of NF means uh, number of field. So number of field is the total sentence, one, two, three, four field, and the number of field is 4 here. So I don't have to specify $4 for that. If I say $4, it will work the same thing. But I have also said nr equals to 2. The nr equals to 2 means number of row equals to. That means second line is specifying. So from the second line, I will print John and last one, which is 50024. So that's what we printed. And also we done one thing, which is begin ignore case equals to 1. That means when we're starting with something, ignore case, that means capital B and small b will be treated as the same thing. So this is a just advanced command. So if you think you need to know about it, I will teach you. But as a secret analyst, that doesn't need much more. But if you are focused on red teaming or offensive side, you have to know about it. Okay. Let's go to the next level, Bandit 1. We have already reached to level 1. So now we have to go to level 1 to level 2. So how I can do that? Let's see, or let's read the instruction. The instruction said that the password for the next level is stored in the file called dash. Actually, the file name is dash, nothing more. So locate in the home directory. So we already have something called, if I see the command line, I can see that there is a sign something like this. So this sign means I'm already in the home directory. I don't have to go to somewhere else using CD. So I can also confirm using pwd. As you can see, we are already in the home directory. Use ls, and we can see there is a file. But if I do something like cd dash, I can read it because I got an error about it. Sorry, cat. If I use cat for reading the file, so this is a problem here. The problem is the command line will not close. It will be continued for the eternal times because whenever I'm using dash in the command line, it is treated as a flag or options in for the command line. So to ignore this thing, I can do one thing, which is, let's see, cat dot slash dash. Dot slash means one dot means currently I'm in the home directory. In the home directory, or I am my current in the my current printing directory. In my current printing directory, there are some files I have to read. But if I use two dash means one place backward. I want to go back one place. Okay. So
What?
one dash means current directory, and two dash means I want to go back one step. Okay.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Please give me 1 minute. Let me use the restroom. One.
Okay.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Let's continue.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, can we continue right now?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So using dot slash, I can read this file. Just enter. As we can see, this is the password for the next user, which is Bandit 2 user. So there are multiple ways to read the file. Maybe I can read this way also. I don't know specifically actually if we can. So there is a problem about it. But the basic user is just dot slash. Whatever, this is the password to the next level. Just copy this one and log out using the logout command. And let's go to the Bandit 2 user. Enter. And Control Shift B. And we are successfully logged in as Bandit 2 user. So let's go to the next level right now. OverTheWire. So level 2 to level 3 right now again. The instruction is the password for the next level is stored in a file called double spaces in the file name double spaces located in the home directory. Okay. So in that
The
case, what I
password
can do?
next level is stored in a file called spaces in the file name.
This is the file name.
Spaces in the file name. That's the file name.
Let me show you. ls.
Okay.
This is the file name actually. That's the file name. I have to read it. In general, if I try to read this one like this, cat dash dash spaces in this file name, you will get error, as you can see, because whenever I am using double dash or single dash, the command line directly will print the dash as a option for the command line instruction. Why my sound is repeating?
Huh?
My sound is repeating from your
My
side.
sound is repeating from your side.
Oh, maybe that's because I connected to my TV for a bigger screen.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Is it too bad?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
It is
No,
actually too
what's wrong
loud.
with this?
That
It's
is
too
having
loud.
some
It's
disturbance.
having disturbed.
Okay, you know what? I'll mute and unmute only when I want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So just hold on, let me.
Can we continue?
Continue.
Hold on.
Okay.
Continue, continue. What? Continue.
Are you ready? So let's start. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you can start. I was muting, so you can start.
Okay. So in generally, we are having some problems because in the finding we have double dash in the beginning and in the end. What is the problem actually here, or what is the error we are facing? The error is, so whenever we are using single dash or double dash, the single dash or double dash is treated as an option in the command line. That's the main problem. So we have multiple ways to solve this problem. For example, first of all, I can use something like this cat, then dot slash dash dash something like this one. It will work. It should work actually, but still it is getting many problems. So instead of this, I can use like this one. Let's say okay, no problem. Okay, cat dash slash dash minus minus like this one. It worked, but I also have many more ways. Let's say if I try to remove the double quotation, after removing double quotation, does it work? I have to test. It doesn't work, but I can also do this thing, which is cat after the cat, use a double dash and have a space, and after that write one. Still having some problems. So on that case, run the file under single quotation or double quotation like this one. It should work, and it successfully worked actually. So that's my password for the next level. Copy the password and again log out and log into the next system or level 3, whatever I say. Okay, so we are logged in as Bandit 3 right now actually. So let's go to the next level, which is level 3 to level 4. So this time their instruction is something like this. The password for the next level is stored in a hidden file in the inherit directory. So we have an inherit directory. I don't know where the directory is. After login, I can understand or I can find out that. But most probably this is in the the home directory of the current user. Maybe. Let's see. First of all, clear my command line, use ls, and we got a directory name in here. Let's try to enter the directory. CD in here. So let's say ls. I don't have anything here. In generally, most beginners give up because there are no files. But you should also know that Linux have many hidden directory. Hidden directory always starts with dot actually. So how I can find out the hidden directory which is exists in the current working directory or if I use pwd. So in this directory, there are many hidden directory maybe exist, but I don't know, or I don't know how to find out. Just you have to use a command ls. Then minus a is the option for finding out hidden and unhidden all kinds of files. And as you can see, this is a hidden file that started with dot 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 hiding from you, and we have to read this file actually. So let's try to read this file. Cat, then dot slash dot dot. Okay, it is not working, but let's see if I just hiding, then from, then you, does it work or not? It doesn't work. So on that case, I will try to approach more, or maybe I missed one dot here. So one dot. Okay. Okay, it worked actually. I have successfully read this file, and that's the password for the next level. So I have to do is log out right now and log in for the next level, which is Bandit 4 actually. Control Shift V, and we are successfully logged in as the next level, which is Bandit 4. So for the next level, Bandit, I have to reach level 5 right now. So first of all, let's read the instruction. And this is actually some kinds of hard level maybe for you, because this is not going to be solved by reading a file. I have to find out many the main target for this one. So let's try to read the instruction first of all. The instruction is the password for the next level is stored in the only human readable file in the inherit directory. Tip: if your terminal is messed up, try reset command. So let's try to read. So first of all, when we use ls, we got a directory which is in here. So cd in here and ls, we got many file. But why they said actually I have to find out only the human readable file, because these files actually uh, most of the files are binary files. If you try to read any binary files, let me show you. Cat dot slash minus file 0000. So you will get output something like this one. Binary files output is something like this one, because they are not readable by a normal human. So in that case, I have to read all the files manually and find out which file actually stored the real password. Okay, so in that case, I can read 01 first of all. Again, messed up 02. Okay, 02 actually. Then we have to read 03 and 04, then 05, then 06, 07. 07 have the password. Then there's the password actually. So copy the selection and log out. And nextly, we have to log into level 5. So our password is Control Shift V. This is a Bandit 5. So nextly, I have to reach the level 6 actually. So this is an interesting problem. So let's try to read the instruction first of all. The password for the next level is stored in a file somewhere under the inherit directory and has all of the following properties. Firstly, human readable. Then 103 bytes inside. Then not executable. Okay, that's interesting point. So first of all, what I can do actually, first of all, go to the inherit directory. So clear the command first of all, ls cd in here. If you use ls again, you will see something like this one actually. So, but using one command, I want to see these are actually multiple directories. In these directories, there are multiple files as well. So that's not possible for me to read all the files manually. That's irrational. So what I have to do, I can, instead of ls, I can use a command called echo. Let's try to use echo. So if I use echo, then start, maybe I can see all the files, all the directories. So it is not working also. So on that case, I can do one more thing, which is first of all, what is done by echo actually? Echo uh, is actually a command line utility in the bash. It is the same as the print statement in the Python. It prints everything. It prints something I have just specified. Star is it is a special characters. We use this one for regular expression. Star means all. That means print all. Echo star means print all. So it's printed all the directories. So right now we have 19 directories in our current printing working directory, and it have printed all the 19 directory. But I also want to see all the files inside the directories. On that case, I can use something like ls then star list everything then star all. So on that case, I find out the information something like this one, which is this directory have these files, this directory have these files. Like this, we printed all the directories and all the files inside that directory. Okay, but I want to get information in more details. So on that case, what I can do which is ls star then minus l then my a l for the long information, a for all details. Okay, now we have more detailed information like which file have what kind of information and this kind of things. Okay, so let's use some hint that has specified. First of all, this is human readable. That means that file doesn't have any binary. Then 1033 bytes in size. Okay, 1033 bytes in size. On that case, I can do one thing, which is let's use grep. Let's use grep. Then uh, under that, I have to specify 1033. Let's see if I can get anything. Successfully got one thing, which is we have one file, which is 1033. Okay, so this file, dot file 2, have 1033 bytes in size. In generally, actually, the command line shows the size in bytes actually. But if I have specify an under parameter which is h with this h, it will show us in human readable format. That means 1 kilobyte, 1 KB it will show. So whatever the thing is, it doesn't show anything. But I found the file actually, which is this file. I have to find out this file, but I don't know which directory the file exists. On that case, I can also specify one more flag, which is D for directory. It is having some issue. Let's see. Minus D minus capital D should work. Yeah. Okay. Root dot file two. Okay, it is having some issues. No worries. But I have to file something called dot file two, which have 1033 bytes in size, and also it doesn't have any executable permission. As you said, not executable, so this that doesn't have any executable permission. So let's try to read this file, which is dot file two and 1033. Okay, okay, wait a minute. We have dot file two here, but it doesn't have 1033 in size. Also, we have dot file two here, 2084, no. Then dot file two, no. Then dot file two, it is not also. And dot file two, 279 in size. Then dot file two, it is 1502 in size. Then this dot file two have 8952. This dot file two have 8244, no. Dot file two, 2501, that also no. This is 99 byte. Then this one 8517 byte. Then this one have 747. Then this one have 103. That means we're finding this file actually. So that means this is under this directory. Okay, then head slash dot file 2. And we successfully got the password for the next level. So are you clear? Or have you any
Yeah, yeah.
confusion? Or have you any confusion?
It's clear. It's clear. It's clear.
Okay, now
It's
let's go to the
proceed.
next level.
Let's go to the next level.
Let's log out first of all.
Let's log out first of all.
The sound is repeating again actually.
Sound is repeating again actually.
Huh?
My sound is repeating
My
from
sound
your
is
side.
repeating from your side.
Or I'm muting back. I'm muting back.
Okay, okay. So we have logged out successfully. Now we have to go to next level. So let's go to next level, which is Bandit 6. Enter the password. So Control Shift Z to paste. Enter. Okay. We log in as Bandit 6 user. Clear. So we have to go to level 7 right now. So for that, the password of the next level is stored somewhere on the server and has all of the following properties. Owned by user Bandit 7 first of all, then owned by group Bandit 6 and 33 bytes inside. That's an interesting file. So in the past level, from level 0 to level 6, they have specified that the file is under that directory or that file. I have to read that specified file. But in that case, they doesn't have specified the file. That means we don't know kindly what is the location of that file. But they have said this is owned by the Bandit 7. The group owner is Bandit 6 and 33 bytes inside. On that case, I can use a command line utility called find. Find is a command line utility for finding any file uh, in the whole system actually. So let's try to use find. After using the find command, I have to specify that what is the location on which location I have to find. As you know, in the Linux system, the higher level folder or directory is this dash. The dash means this is the root directory. Under this root directory, we have 7 to 8 to 18 subdirectory. That means this sign means I am specifying or I'm finding the file in the whole system. Then they have said this is owned by a user bandit 7. For the user, I have to say -u bandit 7. Then they also said that group is bandit 6, which is -g bandit 6. I can find here also unknown predicted. Wait a minute. Find minus help. First of all, let's see the help section. So I can see the help section, or also you can use the manual page man find. You can let's see what is the options here. -t -l. Then we have -h -d debugs. Okay. You can also just do the thing using grep. Let's see grep user. If there's anything about user exists. So let's say -user for the username. I have to use this one. I also I want to know about the group actually. group group. For the group -group, then specify the group name. Okay. And let's say file size. Let's say size. For the size, I have to say -size. Then the size. Let's see. Let's try to understand it, or let's try to use this one. So -u instead of u, I can say the username. Minus user, just minus user, and just specify the user. And for the group name, I have to specify -group. Then just specify the group name, group group, and specify the group name. You can just search by this one, but it will find the whole system, and I will get many error because right now I'm a normal user. Normal user doesn't have all kinds of permission, so you will get many error. On that case, I have to specify one more thing, which is the size. So minus size, it says 33 byte. For saying 33 byte, I have to say 33 and C for byte actually. So you will get many output from this command line utility, but I'm getting many errors actually. So I have to avoid the error. For avoiding the error, I can use something called standard error. The standard error means I will redirect all the error in a specific file and will get only the output in the terminal. On that case, I can use which is 2 dash slash dev slash null. This means 2 means this is the channel num 2, and this is redirecting to this is a file. All the error will be redirected to this file actually. That's what I'm specifying. But if I specify instead of, if I specify 1 means this is the channel number 1. Channel number 1 is standard output. All the output will be uh, redirected to this location. So I want to redirect actually error, so I will use channel number 2. Enter. So I only get one file actually. So I have to read this file only. Okay, let's see. Let's try to read this file. Okay, and I successfully read this file actually. So that's my password for the next level. In my opinion, it was interesting problem actually. So log out, and let's try to log in as the next level user, which is Bandit 7. We'll solve until Bandit 10 actually. Okay, so for the next level, I have to log in as level 8. I have to reach a level 8. So let's try to read the instruction. The instruction is the password to the next level is stored in the file.txt next to the word million actually. Okay, that's interesting one. So first of all, I have to find this file, which is data.txt. Again, we will use find command. So find, then in the whole directory, and minus name is data.txt. The file name is data.txt, and I will redirect all the error in /dev/no. Simple. So there are multiple files. Which file I have to access, or which file I should read? As we're in Bandit 7 user, we have the access to the Bandit 7 file actually only. So let's try to read this one. So cat, this is a whole long file actually. So if you try to read this file, you won't get the password because the password is on this file actually. But this is a very long file, so you will face issues whenever you try to read this file. So I have to do some kinds of shortcut. Using command line utility, I have to use some shortcut to understand or to find out the file. Okay, what I can do, which is there is a hint, which is the password is next to the word million. That means I have this hint. I can use this one as the way or the clue to find out my password. Okay, as you can see, this is a very long file and still running it. So let's first of all let's close this. Control C. Okay, okay, clear. And again, we will do one thing, which is pipe grep and find this word only. Enter. And next to millionth word, we have the password. Okay, now log out. Let's go to the level 8. Enter. Okay. Now I have to reach the level 9. The instruction for the level 9 is the password for the next level is stored in the file.txt again, and the is the only one of the tags that occurs only once. That means this is a unique file actually. So this is a unique file. So and this is no repeated line. So how I can get that? Let me show you. Simple thing it is. First of all, find the file, which is find dash minus name is data.txt, and redirect it to /dev/null. So all the error will be redirected to this file. Okay. So I have to access only Bandit 8 file actually, because only Bandit 8 in the location or in the home directory of Bandit 8 have .txt, and I have only the access of this file. So I have to read this file. So first of all, if I try to read normally cat, so as you can see, there are many multiple files. Which file, which line is the password actually? I don't know right now. So I have to use any hint. So the hint is the password is only the line which is not repeated, which came only once. So I have to find out the unique line. For the unique line, I have some command line tools. First of all, sort. Sort is a command line utility for sorting. Sorting means it will organize if the file is messed up. So it is organized. Normally it will organize in the alphanumeric orders or alphabetic orders. So it is the work of sort. Then we have something called unique. Unique command line utility is the command line utility for finding out the unique lines. So I have to use another option which is -u for finding out the unique line. Enter, and we have this one, and actually that's the password. Copy selection, and again log out and go to the next level, which is Bandit 9. Enter the password, and we log in as Bandit 9. Clear. Let's go to the next level. So which is Bandit 9 to 10. Okay. Oh, that's the last level for today's session. The instruction is simple. Level goal is the password for the next level is stored in the file .txt again in one of the human readable strings protected by several characters. That means the instruction is pretty simple. There is a file called .txt. In this file, we have many human unreadable files. That means obviously this file contains binary, but these files only also contains a password. And how can I identify the password? The password is started by several equal sign. So I have to find out the several equal sign. Which line have that? That's all. So first of all, let's find out. Find slash then minus main data dot txt and two slash null. Pretty simple, right? I have to access this line, this file only. So normally, if I try to read this file, cat, we got many lines. I don't need. Okay, wait a minute. I have to read the Bandit 9 user actually, as I am right now Bandit 9. So let's go to Bandit 9 user file. And as you can see, the terminal is pretty messed up actually. Let me show you. The terminal is messed up. How I can identify which is the password file? So that's pretty messed up. Even if I try to find out the password, it will take many moments. But first of all, I got the password already. Let me show you. Maybe wait a minute. Yes, there's the password line actually. But I want to find out in very easy manner. I don't want to find out the password manually. I want to find a password using command line utility so that my time save. I want to save up my time. So first of all, clear. And we have something called the password started with equal sign. So that's the hint. So grab just equal sign. Okay. Bar grab standard binary find matches standard input. So grab multiple. If I try to see binary file matches again. So standard input binary file matches. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So cat something start with equal sign on that case. Okay. Few human readable strings preceded by several characters. So if I try to do this thing, sorry. Grab again standard input. Minus E. Again some issues. Minus I. So it having some issues. So whenever you are having some issues, you can use the help of Google. You can just use uh, search for the Google the term. So Google have an AI mode. Uh, it will give you the solve in very easy manner. So strings data.txt. So instead of um, the instead of using the cat, I have to use strings. So you can also use string. For example, let me show you just strings. Then actually this file, if I try to read this file, you will get only strings of this file actually. What are the strings? Like this is the strings of the file. You can use strings instead of char because this is pretty messed up. I don't have to use that one. So string is a kind of file which it's actually find out the hidden hidden information inside the file. So you can use this one. So as I can see, using string, I just got the password in very easy manner. But I can also use grep for more sure that if I am just someone lazy. So grep, and as you can see, that's the password. So then copy selection, then again log out, then go to Bandit 10 user, and if I paste the password, I successfully logged in as Bandit 10. So I hope you got it. And if you have any confusion, you can ask because that's the end of session today. So, okay. If you have any confusion or question, you can ask.
Hey,
If you have any confusion or question, you can ask.
as,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
there is something about a two greater than sign. Can you explain to me what that does again?
What is it? What is it?
There's something you did uh, when you want to open the files. And I think it's some kind of exclusion function. Something two greater than sign or is less than sign.
What's your main confusion actually? What's your main confusion actually?
Huh?
What's your main confusion actually?
What's the main confusion actually?
I want to know. I want you to explain to me what that does exactly.
Which one?
Which one?
You know what? Okay, go ahead and try to do 10 to 11, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're going to use the procedure again. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait again. Oh, maybe I lost the password of Bandit 9. Can you tell me the what's your confusion actually, so that I can explain to you? Or if you are not unable to
If you are
explain
not
the
unable
problem,
to
you can
explain the
write it.
problem, you can write it.
And that is not going to make a difference. The thing is, I don't know. So usually there's something you put here to list a files, to list some files. And then after you put a function that excludes some things and you list only the files that you need and involves less than two or greater than two.
Is it about this one?
Is it about this one?
Just try to run the no. Try to list the file hold on.
Which command?
Which command?
I don't know the name of the command, but you always add it when you're trying to list
Okay,
like to
I
list
got
the
it.
files.
Okay.
First of all, let me show you. This is
First
the
of all, let me show you.
find command.
Is the
Find command is used for a file or directory in the whole system. I can find any file or any directory, any kind of file I can using find command. So first of all, let's use find. Then dash. This is means I'm specifying that I have to find that file in this location. And just simple dash means I am trying to find out the file in the whole system. So this dash doesn't mean that just simple dash. This dash means this is not dash, this is slash actually. So this slash means the root directory. This is the higher, this is the all of my this is controlling all of the directories. So under this directory it have 16 or 17 subdirectories. So after that I have to specify what is the name of the file. So for that I have said minus name, enter minus name, this is a flag. So the file of the name is data.txt. But whenever you are facing problem, why I specify two greater than slash dev slash now. First of all, what will happen
First
if
of
I
all,
don't
Yes, yes.
what
specify
will
That's
this
happen
what
if
I'm
line?
I
asking.
don't specify this line?
Huh?
That's your confusion. Why I'm specifying this one?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. First of all, if I don't write this option, this part in this command, what will happen? Let me show you. Enter. So we got many error. The error is permission denied, which is we came multiple times. Why it came? Because there are many files that I can read as a local user. Right now, I'm a local user. How I can understand? Because this is my username. Instead of Bandit 10, if I get something called root as a username, that means I'm the root user or the administrator. I have all kinds of permission. But I'm not a root user right now. I don't have all kinds of permission. That means these are called the errors. These are called some kind of error. So this is called standard error. So I don't want the error actually. I want something called that only the output. That means successful output should show in the terminal. On that case, I have to say that before going deeper in the error part, I have to tell you something important about the next command line, which is we have some standard channels in the Linux command line, which is first of all standard input, standard output, and standard error. Standard input means there is some, let's say there is some kind of file, and from the file I'm going to read the file, and the file is taking as an input. This is called standard input, and all the standard files or standard channel have an ID, I can say. So the channel of standard input is zero actually. Okay, then have standard output. So standard output is getting the output in a specified file. For example, I have run a command line or command. So I don't want it the output in the command line. I want to save the output in another file. On that case, I can use standard output. And thirdly, we have standard error. The standard error is I want to redirect or save the error into another file instead of printing in the terminal. Okay, so the standard error channel is true. That's why we have specified true. And this file means I want to save the error into another file actually instead of the terminal. But if I say double, uh, uh, if I just say double times greater than sign, if I use double times it, that means I have already the file which is created. I just want to update the file. That means updated error line will be saved in the file. But one greater than sign means the file will be created as a new file. Okay, so I'm just trying to do this one actually. The standard error means all the error that I'm facing here, like permission denied, all the error will be saved in this location, which is slash dev slash now. That's all. But if I try to read again, let's say cat slash dev, I don't know if I can read it, slash dev slash dev null. So it is a one kind of file or one kind of location. By default, it is always the file information deleted by Linux kernel actually, because we use this file always for redirecting all the error. Okay, so that's why actually. I hope you get it. Or
I
still
hope you
have
get it.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
still have.
Yeah, it makes sense now. Makes sense now.
okay. Now I will.
Now I
I
will
have some task for you.
some
First of
task
all,
for you. First of all,
you have to do it by yourself. So the
you have
task
to do
is
it by yourself. So the task is,
first of all, there is
first
a
of
code
all,
for Cisco
there's
Linux
a code
install.
for Cisco Linux install.
So it will teach
So
you
it
everything
will
about Linux.
teach you
So you
everything
have to
about
just
Linux.
complete this course.
So you have to just copy this code.
Let me show you. Cisco.
Let me show you. So,
Okay.
a
So first of all, that's the course.
First of
It
all, that's
has
the course.
18 chapters.
It
Each
has
chapter
18
has
chapters.
assignments,
Each
then
chapter has
labs,
assignments,
then
then
exams.
labs, then
So
exams.
you
So
will learn Linux
you
junior
will
level
learn
task.
in
If you complete this
junior
course,
level. If you
you
complete
will
this
have
course,
the knowledge of
you
Linux
will
junior
have the
level
knowledge of
administrator,
junior level
and it is
administrator,
super
and
I
super
can say super useful
I
resource for
super
cybersecurity.
useful
First
resource
of all,
for
you have to
cybersecurity.
complete this course.
First of all, you have to
It
complete
will
this
at
course.
least need
It will
two
at
weeks
least
for completing
need
this course.
2 weeks for completing
After
this course.
completing this course, you have to
After
do
completing this
one more
course,
task,
you have to
which is
do one more task, which is
go to
go to
academy.hackthebox.com.
academy.hackthebox.com.
Okay. Okay, instead of this one, let me show you HTTP Linux fundamentals. So you have to complete this course as well. You don't have to read the course in details because most of things will be taught in this course. There are some new concepts like cron jobs, diamond, system D. This kind of things will be taught. That's all, because most of things will be taught here. So you have to complete the task or the labs they have provided in this course, because you will have practice of this lesson. So you have to complete this one. So after this, you have one more task, which is um, I have some machines, which is first of all go to app.hackthebox.com. Again, I have to log in here actually. So let's see. Okay, so for some moment, I will stop sharing my screen. I have to log into my HTTP account actually. So let me first of all log into my account and I will show you. Wait a minute. Okay. And as you can see, so first of all, go to the machines. First of all, you have to go to starting bars. I don't use have the Hexabox most of the time, but right now as I'm preparing for OSCP, I have to use it. So just go to tier one, and you have some Linux machines here, free Linux machines, which is this one, Meow. Then we have found and Redeemer. You have to complete these machines. It have some uh, challenges. Just you have to solve these challenges. That's all. Okay, got it. Or have any confusion still?
I have any confusion still.
Okay. No, I have to mute and listen.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all
All
for
right,
the
thank you.
So that's all for that.
All right. You have a good day.
have a good day.
Good night,
See you
rather.
again.
I have a good day. See you next question.